3 software programs, thousands of tutorials, and, honestly, one decision that could save you 2 years of wasted time or cost you 2 years of learning the wrong thing. Because here is what nobody tells you up front: the best 3D software is not the most powerful one. It is the one that actually matches where you are trying to go. And right now, most people picking between Blender, Maya, and Cinema 4D are making that choice based on YouTube opinions instead of career math. So let's fix that today, with real numbers, real career paths, and a clear answer built around your specific goals. For decades, this debate did not really exist. If you wanted to work in film or games, you learned Maya, period. It was the industry standard at every major studio, from ILM to Pixar to EA. The software cost thousands of dollars a year, and that price tag alone was a filter. It separated hobbyists from professionals before a single render was ever made. Cinema 4D carved out its own lane in the motion graphics world. If you watched a network broadcast package, a product commercial, or a title sequence for a major show, there was a very good chance it was made in C4D. It was the tool of choice for motion designers, fast, intuitive, and deeply integrated with Adobe After Effects. And then Blender happened. The free, open-source program that everyone dismissed for years suddenly became impossible to ignore. Version 2.8 dropped in 2019, and the entire conversation changed overnight. Studios started paying attention, freelancers started switching, and a whole generation of 3D artists who could never afford the alternatives finally had a professional-grade tool with no barrier to entry. Here is the disruption nobody fully processed yet. The software gap is closing. What Maya could do that Blender could not 3 years ago, Blender can mostly do now. And what Cinema 4D had locked up in motion graphics is being challenged by Blender's geometry nodes and its growing integration with industry pipelines. The tools are converging, which means your choice is less about raw capability and more about career destination. So let's map this out by goal, because honestly, that is the only framework that actually matters. If your goal is to work at a major film studio, a AAA game company, or a VFX house, you learn Maya. Not because it is better, because it is what those pipelines are built on. Walking into a studio interview without Maya experience is like showing up to a professional kitchen and saying you cook on a camp stove. The food might be good, but the team cannot work with you. Maya is still the language of that world. If your goal is motion graphics, title sequences, broadcast design, commercial work, or anything that lives inside an Adobe workflow, Cinema 4D is still the sharpest tool for that job. Its integration with After Effects through Cineware is genuinely unmatched. Motion designers working in agencies or running their own studios keep coming back to C4D because, well, the speed of the workflow is built into the software's DNA. Now, if your goal is freelancing, content creation, architectural visualization, product animation, or building any kind of independent creative business, Blender is the answer. It is free, it is powerful, it is growing faster than any other 3D software on the planet right now, and the freelance market has fully embraced it. No licensing fees means more money in your pocket. No barrier to entry means you can start today. The honest summary is this: Maya equals studio career, Cinema 4D equals motion design career, Blender equals independent career. Pick your destination, then pick your tool. Here is your action step. Write down the 3 places you would most love to be working in 5 years. Not the software you think is coolest, but the actual career outcome. A studio credit, a commercial reel, a 6-figure freelance business. Once you have that written down, the software choice makes itself. Stop debating the tools. Start defining the destination. Because the artists who move fastest are not the ones who picked the best software. They are the ones who stopped second-guessing and started building.